What does $1 billion really look like? Most people cannot even imagine $1 million in physical cash. Now multiply that by 1,000. That is 1 billion. It is an amount so large that it stops feeling real. But for Jeff Bezos, $1 billion is not fantasy. It is movement. It is strategy. It is leverage. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, changed the way the world shops, reads, streams, and even stores data. At different times, his net worth has crossed $150 to $200 billion. That means spending $1 billion for him is like an average millionaire spending a few thousand. But here is the interesting part. Jeff Bezos does not just spend money for luxury. He spends it to shape industries, to buy influence, and to build the future. So how exactly does Jeff Bezos spend $1 billion? Let's break it down piece by piece. First, let's talk about real estate. Jeff Bezos owns some of the most expensive properties in the United States. In Beverly Hills, he purchased a massive estate for around $165 million. This was not just a normal mansion. It was a historic property with multiple buildings, huge gardens, fountains, and extreme privacy. Then he bought additional luxury mansions in Beverly Hills worth tens of millions more. In Washington, D.C., he owns one of the largest private homes in the city. The property was once a museum and cost him about $23 million, and he later spent millions renovating it into a private residence. But the biggest recent move came in Miami. Bezos bought properties on Indian Creek Island, often called the Billionaire Bunker. This island is one of the most secure and exclusive communities in America. Celebrities, billionaires, and global elites live there. Reports suggest he spent over $200 million buying multiple waterfront mansions in that single area. Now imagine combining Beverly Hills, Miami, Washington, D.C., and New York properties. The total easily moves toward $500 million. With $1 billion, Bezos could build an entire luxury city block filled with private compounds. But real estate for billionaires is not just about comfort. It is about security, location, tax strategy, and network access. Second, space exploration. Jeff Bezos has always believed that humanity's future is in space. That belief led him to create Blue Origin, a private aerospace company. Unlike many business ventures, Blue Origin does not produce quick profits. It requires massive long-term funding, rocket development, engine testing, launch facilities, engineers, research and safety systems cost enormous amounts of money. Bezos has reportedly sold billions of dollars in Amazon stock over the years to fund Blue Origin. It is estimated that he invests around $1 billion per year into the company. Yes, per year. That means in just 1 year, Bezos can spend $1 billion purely on building rockets and developing space technology. For him, this is not spending. It is planting seeds for the next century. While others build companies on Earth, Bezos is building infrastructure for space tourism and possibly space colonies. Third, super yachts and lifestyle assets. In 2023, Bezos revealed his massive sailing yacht named Kourou. The yacht reportedly cost around $500 million. It is one of the largest sailing yachts ever built. This is not a simple boat. It includes multiple luxury decks, private suites, support vessels, and advanced technology. There is even a separate support yacht that carries helicopters and additional staff. Owning a yacht of that size is not just about purchase price. Annual maintenance alone can cost tens of millions. Crew salaries, security, docking fees, fuel, and upgrades all add up. If Bezos wanted to, he could easily allocate $1 billion across luxury yachts, aircraft, and global travel experiences. Fourth, private aviation. Jeff Bezos values speed and privacy. Billionaires cannot travel like regular people. They own private jets for flexibility and security. A high-end Gulfstream jet can cost between $60 to $80 million. Add interior customization, maintenance contracts, pilots, and global operations, and costs rise even more. With $1 billion, Bezos could build a private aviation fleet capable of traveling anywhere on Earth within hours. For someone managing global investments and companies, time efficiency is worth millions. Fifth, media and influence. In 2013, Bezos bought the Washington Post for $250 million. That acquisition surprised many people. Why would a tech billionaire buy a newspaper? Because media equals influence. Owning a respected publication gives access to political conversations, global issues, and public opinion. It is not just a financial purchase, it is strategic positioning. $1 billion invested in media networks, streaming platforms, or digital journalism could reshape public narratives worldwide. Sixth, venture capital and tech investments. Jeff Bezos has invested in dozens of companies through personal investments and venture capital arms. Early investments included companies like Google, Airbnb, Uber, and many tech startups. Spreading $1 billion across 50 promising startups could mean owning pieces of the next generation of billion-dollar companies. This is how billionaires multiply wealth. They do not hold cash, they deploy it. Seventh, philanthropy and global impact. Bezos launched the Bezos Earth Fund and pledged $10 billion to fight climate change. That is one of the largest climate commitments in history. $1 billion directed toward renewable energy research, sustainable agriculture, or carbon removal technology could accelerate global change. He has also donated to education initiatives, homelessness programs, and scientific research. While some critics argue he should give more relative to his wealth, the scale of his donations still reaches billions. Eighth, security and infrastructure. Being one of the richest individuals in the world comes with serious security challenges. Billionaires spend millions each year on personal security teams, surveillance systems, armored vehicles, and private intelligence. Large estates require full-time staff, including chefs, managers, engineers, gardeners, and security personnel. Operational costs for multiple properties can easily reach tens of millions annually. Over time, $1 billion can be consumed maintaining global luxury operations. Now let's zoom out. When Jeff Bezos spends $1 billion, he is not simply buying products, he is building ecosystems. Real estate builds lifestyle infrastructure, Blue Origin builds space infrastructure, investments build financial infrastructure, media builds influence infrastructure. The difference between a millionaire and a billionaire is not just numbers, it is scale of thinking. A millionaire might aim for financial freedom, a billionaire aims to reshape industries. And perhaps the most powerful truth is this. Even after spending $1 billion, Jeff Bezos still remains one of the wealthiest people on Earth. His wealth is tied to ownership in Amazon and other assets. When stock prices rise, his net worth can increase by billions in a single day. That means he can spend $1 billion and earn it back through valuation growth. This is the power of ownership over income. Employees trade time for money. Billionaires trade ownership for exponential growth. For most people, $1 billion could fund thousands of lifetimes. For Jeff Bezos, it is one strategic move. It can fund rockets, it can buy islands, it can influence politics, it can shape climate research, it can secure legacy. But beyond luxury and investments, what Bezos truly spends is vision. He spends on ideas that most people cannot yet see. He invests in systems that may take decades to pay off. He plays long-term games in a short-term world. And that is why studying how billionaires spend money is not about envy. It is about understanding leverage. Because the real secret is not how much they spend. It is how they think before they spend. $1 billion in the wrong hands disappears. $1 billion in strategic hands transforms industries. And Jeff Bezos has proven that scale changes everything. So the next time you hear that a billionaire spent hundreds of millions on a mansion or rocket company, remember this. It is not random. It is calculated. It is structured. It is part of a much bigger plan. Because in the world of billionaires, money is not just currency, it is control. And Jeff Bezos knows exactly how to use it.